Hello, happy Saturday. Sorry it's a moment late. I realized I hadn't given Charlie his medication today yet. Oops. I'm Emily. Hello from This Yogi Dances. If you like class today and you want to donate This Yogi Dances on all platforms, Venmo, PayPal, cashapp. But today, so I have a chair behind me as an option for some of the lifting up stuff we're going to practice on today. I also have two solid blocks here. I do not suggest doing these lift up options with the squishy block. So if I squeeze it, it's not moving. It'll be easier. I'm not going to say it's easier, but easier. It says connection unstable. So hopefully that didn't cut out. But it'll be easier on the chair because you'll be able to support yourself with your legs a little bit more. And then also a pillow for a new to me kind of thing, split kicks. This is mostly just for supporting. Realize, surprise, the magic is ruined. Guess our pillow doesn't fit all the way in the pillowcase. Cool. Happy Saturday. Mostly just for you to realize where your arms are in space and how they're connecting to your body and the position. That's why I floats and boats today. So floats on these situation and a boat-like situation, maybe we go a little bit more ham with the split kick. Okay, so maybe circling out the wrists here just a little bit before we start. Maybe doing the shoulders. And I should have grabbed my cord. I'm so not prepared today for the computer. So I'm gonna have to keep an eye on the battery life here, and I might have to go grab the cord. Circle the shoulders. I'm gonna give a little reach up. If you haven't really moved the body today, give a little reach up. If you're in that cross-legged position, maybe give a little sweep forward. Put the other leg in front, do the other side. Just a little reach forward. And just FYI, as you're joining in here, if you ever want to on Saturday join me for yoga and or meditation before we do core, that happens at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time over on the Facebooks with First Ascent Climbing. They have all sorts of videos saved. So if you don't just want to practice with me, there's a lot of things happening over there. Just in case you need a new something to do, since we're all going to be doing this shelter-in-place thing a little longer than maybe we imagined, especially with not being able to go to the gym and such. So warming up our for today. Charlie came to say hi. Get out of there. My coffee. Let's come to a plank pose. And then we'll roll through some of the exercises that we'll work on today. So starting in your tabletop, knees to the floor, you can tuck the toes. And put padding underneath your knees if you need to. Widen the collarbones. So that might feel like the chest is dipping towards the floor, but try to do that without back bending the spine. So my chest dips toward the floor, but I resist any back bending in the spine. So even though I'm here with the knees down, I already feel the entire frontal part of my abdominal situation engaged. Okay, let me try that one more time. Let go of everything, like exaggerate it. Shoulder blades wide, so I can do my plank pose with a rounded upper back. I can also do it with the chest forward. That's going to challenge the upper abdominals even more. Maybe even get you connected into a different way into the lower abdominals. So hang out here. You can do a similar action to what we've done in plank pose before. So I physically didn't move anywhere, but I encourage my hands back toward the knees and my knees forward, and then I feel a deeper engagement of my abdominals. I can hang out here. So moving slow today, so maybe a little bit more like beginner moments here or modifying moments. I keep that engagement and I lift a leg off the floor. I keep that engagement, maybe I lift both legs off the floor. So if you have a hard time keeping pain out of the low back here in plank pose, those are options for you to work in better alignment and strength. Hang out here, just a 10-second hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, lower down. Practicing hollow body here in plank pose, turning more to the side so you can see. So now from this neutral position, I don't know if you can see my low abdominals went up and in. My spine didn't move though. I'm engaged. My chest is forward. From this neutral position, I'm going to push and then around. So I can do that again with the knees on the floor, or I'm going to take it with the legs lengthened. Okay, circle out the wrists if you need to, because we're going to do a few in that plank position. Circle one direction, circle the other direction. Just keeping an eye. Great. All right. I also got distracted because I don't know if you can tell the sun is out and shining here and it's warm. So I was outside in between classes, got a little bit distracted. It's very nice outside. I'm a summer baby, it's my jam. All right, coming to your plank pose, or knees down, finding that neutral position, squeezing in, squeezing up without moving the spine into rounding. On an exhale, round the mid-back, not the butt up, round the mid-back, coming into hollow body. Now push the floor away, make the collarbones narrow. Inhale, come back to neutral, collarbones wide. Exhale. Inhale. It's not a lot, but it should be incredibly effective. Exhale. Inhale. That's really where most of the most effective actions are. Exhale. What Christina Nakaya, a contortion teacher in LA, might call tiny infuriating movements. Kind of what we're doing here. 3 more. Exhale. 3. If you do not feel this in your frontal abdominals, you really need to reassess and come back to those first exercises that we did. Exhale. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Shake it out. As you circle out your wrists, I'm going to go get my computer plugged. Or maybe not because I forgot where I put it. Keep circling out your wrists. All right, so get your blocks. I'm gonna go through our lift ups, float ups. If you were in yoga, you would call them Lolasana. Hold my computer in the shade here a little bit. Cool. Okay. Hopefully you can still see. Great. So blocks. Also a chair option. My hands want to go in front of the butt, not beside or behind. Those are 2 completely different things. I'm trying to lift my butt up and through. I press down. I can also do this on the floor. It's just going to be more challenging. Your arms are not too short. You just have to find an exaggerated version of that hollow body to make the torso short. Get the arms close to the thighs so you can have most height for lift up, and then start to strengthen pelvic floor and low abdominals for the legs to come off the floor. Okay, so let's practice, and then we're going to do some press. I press down, exhale, shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, put the butt back down. Exhale, shoulders away from the ears. Come back down. If your butt barely made it off the floor, great. Barely made it off the floor. Hopefully you felt some engagement, a little bit of arm strength. This time we try to lift one leg up and then the other leg up. Okay? I'm not coming into like reverse plank here. Not that. Press down, lift up. Lift one leg up. Hold. Lift the other leg up. Hold. Try to lift both legs up. Hold. Exhale, lower down. Shake out your wrists. If you're really, really feeling in the wrist, You need to also reassess how you're pressing in the fingertips. Pressing in the fingertips. If you want to give it a whirl, any old chair will do, even like I've done this on benches, anywhere I can put my hands down, lifting up. But going asymmetrical on the chair can help a little bit. And if you're going asymmetrical on a chair, you definitely want to do both sides. For now, you could do it a multitude of different ways. Put one hand to a front corner, one hand to like middle top back. This is where I can use my legs to help exhale and round. And then I start to take more weight in my arms and my belly, and I lift the leg up. I lift the other leg, maybe I lift both. Don't sit down and just watch me do it. Give it a try for yourself. It's the only way you're going to find your way to new skills. Flip yourself around. Other hand down in front. Other hand up to the side. As I'm holding on, this is my personal preference. I like my fingertips to point out to the side. Also feels a little nicer to my wrists. Press down, lift up. Maybe I can press down and lift up, make my toes lighter. More arm work. Maybe I can start with my feet up. Press down, lift up. That is thing number one. We're only doing 2 today, okay? That's it. If coming up and coming down, excuse me, for this next exercise that we're gonna do is not so great, maybe just hang out boat pose. One side, the other side. Okay, maybe I walk down the thighs. Maybe I walk back up. Trying to keep my legs as stable as possible. There we go. That's cheating. But if possible, this is the new to me split kick. I start in my hollow body. I take one leg up, so I could do this with bent legs if I need it. Otherwise, I take one leg up, one leg straight. I lift up and I switch, bring the knee into the chest, and come up tall. And then come back down. I lever the leg down, knee into the chest, spine long. I can already tell I'm cheating because my pillow is going behind the body and not straight up to the ceiling. And then we do the other side. Give it a try on the other side. Okay, so option 1 is hanging out more in your Navasana boat pose and rolling up and down the thighs. Option 2, really kicking it up a notch, split kicks. Straight leg, knee into chest. Straight leg, knee into chest. Cool? Let's give it some rounds. We're gonna try just some 5s today. 5s, 5s, and 5s. And then if you feel like, man, you really need to do more, up how many you're doing, and maybe add on another set. Okay, so it's a little bit choose your own adventure. So on the chair or on your blocks. I'm gonna try for 5. If we really did this for a minute, which I do sometimes at the gym, we may not be friends, who knows? But that's a good challenge to see what you can do. Put a timer on. Doesn't really matter how many times you do, it matters that you stuck with it. Press down, lift up. Matters the quality of the thing. Lower down. Doesn't matter how fast you go. 2. Lower down. Squeeze legs together, squeeze knees together. 3. Can you lift the legs off the floor first? 4. Ooh, haven't done these in a while. 5. My butt feels very heavy. Get those blocks out of the way. Find your pillow. 5 one side, 5 the other. Legs straight up to the sky. Inhale, split kick. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Bring it down. Hollow body. Other leg straight. Other knee in. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Cool. To your chair, to your blocks. 5 lift ups. Press down, lift up. 1. 2. 3, 4. This time hold. 5. One leg up. If it's not already, the other leg up. If it's not already, try for both. Lower down. Do the split kick action again. Otherwise, option. Legs together, I roll down. 1. Legs together, I roll up. Roll down. Keep the legs right where they are. Roll up. I can do that without my hands. Exhale, roll down. 4. Try not to use momentum. I can make it harder by taking the arms overhead, but again, no momentum. 5. So maybe you're symmetrical now, you do 5 more. 5. 4. 3. 2. It is the last one. Make it a good one. Bring it down and in. Take the knees wide out to the side. Reach yourself forward and over. Swing the chest side to side. Hollow the belly in. Maybe round back over. Maybe arch the back. One last challenge today. One last challenge. So I encourage you to maybe do a few more of those sets. Otherwise, our last challenge today. Trying to keep that neutral action of the torso, but now we're taking gravity in the other direction. So our triceps can get a work out. You might want to put the fingertips to the side or to the back. Try to point them forward. Feet right underneath the knees. Tuck tailbone. Lift butt up. Hang out here in your tabletop. Try to puff up the chest. How we're trying to open the collarbones in plank pose. Now here, you could call this half reverse plank. You could call it tabletop. Take one more breath here. Exhale, lower down. Maybe that is absolutely enough for you. Maybe you want a challenge. As I come up, pelvis square and steady. Maybe I just let a leg go. Did you see my butt drop down? Now the glute, the abdominals, the thighs have to work together. Woo! After doing over an hour of yoga, I am feeling it. So if I want a challenge beyond that, I give myself a little break here, but in my tabletop, I will float the leg. I bring it into the chest. I scoot it up to the ceiling, parallel to the floor. Knees together, knee into chest, scoot it to ceiling, bring it down. Maybe I do the other side. Float it, knee into chest. Okay, not maybe, we'll do the other side. If you need to pause just in your tabletop, you'll pause just in your tabletop. Maybe get a sip of water. Here's our last challenge. Take a big inhale. Big exhale. Press down, lift up. Breathe it out here. Hang out. Get your knees right over the heels. Get your shoulders right over the wrists. Breathe. Let the right leg go. Ready, go. In, up, parallel. 2, 3. Pull the pubic bone towards the sternum. 4. Press down through the standing heel. 5. Pause. Stabilize. Do the other side. Let go. In, up, out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring it down. Send the legs out wide. Walk the hands forward. Maybe get your blocks. Hang out. Flex and point the toes. Take a big inhale here. Take a big exhale. One more. Big inhale. Big exhale. All right. Again, any of these actions you can do and take repetitions to your own delight. Last thing, evening out our strength today. Especially with all the float ups we did, That's a lot of curved back action, shoulders forward action, doing some opposites. Taking our Superman movement. Take your elbows right underneath the shoulders or a little bit forward. Press the tops of the feet down. Lift the kneecaps up. Feel how that squeezes your glute a little bit. Check out my low back. Hold the belly in. See how my low back got longer? I feel no pain in my lumbar spine. I feel my low abdominals definitively active. Do that again. Press down, the kneecaps, belly up. Then maybe I come out to fingertips. Now can I get my thighs, my low belly, and now my upper back to squeeze and work to keep me in this back bend. Maybe I lift the thighs off the floor. Maybe I keep them on the floor, depending on how your low back feels. Keep lifting the belly up and in. Maybe I float the arms in cactus arms. Maybe I can reach one arm forward. Reach the other arm forward. Could you get your upper arm in line with your ear? Using your back strength. Other arm. Hang out, both arms forward. Lift up. 5, 4, reach. 3, 2, take a break. Wiggle your big toes together. Scoot the seat from side to side. Big inhale. Big exhale. One more big inhale. Exhale. And coming back up to that Sphinx pose. Hanging out here for a little front body stretch. Pressing the elbows off the floor. Or if it's okay for the back. Has to be okay for the back. My chest goes forward through the arms. I press the arms any amount up straight. And breathe here. Feel out what you're feeling. And then slide the butt back towards the feet. Take a child's pose. Great. Yeah. We did it today. So rinse and repeat any of those options. Maybe if you're watching this back not live, scoot the video back. Do it a couple times. Maybe set a timer for yourself. Announcements for, I don't know if I'll have it set up for this next week or the week after. I'll start moving some of these classes to Zoom and adding some basic beginning stuff for yoga, and they're just good for life in general. So watch out for those. Thursday night class is definitely moving to Zoom. Just not sure whether that's going to be this week or next week. Today is the 23rd, so maybe first week of June. Okay, thanks y'all. Have a great day.